Alrighty, I am here, back with another live stream. Uh, Today we're just gonna do some, I'm gonna talk a little about my experience with the story, and I'm also going to be doing my dailies as well. I'm also gonna be playing through the story chapters for the new character, Arataki Ito, and yeah, let's get things started. Um, First things first, let's do my dailies, because those are of utmost importance. I'll talk about my experience. So, I tweeted about this earlier as well, and a few days ago, and also a few days ago last week or something like that. And then I also talked about it a little on Hoyo Lab as well. But I would say the game feels like I like the story. I like the vibe of the new area a lot, but the map definitely needs some upgrades. Something about like an elevation track or something along those lines. I just mechanically, that's my whole deal. Story-wise though, I would say it was really interesting. It pulled together a lot of things that were previously already known, and then added in a whole bunch of little extra details to help out people with questions and stuff. One of the things I really noticed was the was a huge inclusion of like destiny as opposed to defying it, and what it really meant to people to actually do that. So like I believe the Conria people, there are people who I believe were cursed with immortality or something along those lines, and that immortality would lead to them withering away into these monsters which we see in the world today as rituals and such. So now we're supposed to be basically, when we exterminate these monsters, we're expected to exterminate them with a sort of like funeral-esque sort of thoughts in our heads about like more like sort of putting them at peace of sorts. Although I'm not quite sure how it would work if there's an element of immortality to it. So that's a thing that's a little questionable. I do think, one of my headcanons to me is that when the Hilichurls go to the chasm to die, which I'm assuming they do, since we see a lot of basically deceased, or what you can call deceased, Hilichurls there, we can assume that they are the ones melting into the mud, right? Which is something very interesting. It's also the first time we've seen an actual like motivation for the Abyss, like what their whole ideal is and what they want to do with their whole crusade, you could say. Which was to, I believe, put an end to the suffering of the people of Conria, which also basically is synonymous with the Hilichurls. And then it's gonna call them the Conranians, because in Japanese it's Kanriejin, which is basically an easier way of saying people who live in a country. It's a jin at the end. Yeah, that's all I'll call it for now. 5:7. That's fine. I need to chill. Yeah, I have to deal with the Abyss. I don't know if they're also cursed with it. They have a similar appearance. I assume they are. It's not. I don't know if it's confirmed in the story. It feels like it's like it's just kind of skirting around that whole thing. I would say, and then the thing about Dainsleif as well. I don't know what makes him so different from everyone else. Perhaps because he's a captain of the Royal Guard or something. It makes him mentally different, mentally more fortified than the other people in the country. So that's why he's still actually conscious compared to everyone else, or like still has a face. Either that or just it's a police fans. I don't know. With Mihoyo could be either one. I'm just gonna be referring to Mihoyo as that. Although I should probably refer to the Genshin team as Hoyo Lab, and then the Mukai team as Mihoyo. I'll do that from now on. The Hoyo Lab, I think it's probably a fan service thing, but it also may be able to be explained in story. I haven't really paid attention. I don't remember exactly the details of the curse he's under specifically, compared to everyone else in Khaenri'ah. That was affected by the curse. I also don't know exactly what's the deal with the whole like being against. It's so. If you guys have played Outer Wilds, I recently played it. It feels a similar sort of situation to that in a way, not too much, not that much. It's like combining that with nice vibe-wise. That's pretty similar. And then you take that and combine it with the idea of the Reapers from Mass Effect. So it's like the gods, whenever a certain civilization makes too much progress like that, in my theory is that they would come down from the heavens and tear the civilization down for being arrogant, basically, or at least for a sort of like divine retribution, or getting too close to the truth. Now, I don't know if that's a bad thing or a good thing. Typically speaking, trying to keep someone from knowledge is a bad thing, but Mihoyo has had a way of, especially with the way the story is going now. It feels like they're saying knowledge is a good thing, but it also brings just as much pain as it does pain and suffering as it does alleviating it. I guess you could say. Oh, Insecta Biden, you are here. Hello. If you want, I'll catch you up. As my only main viewer, I'm gonna be doing my dailies, and then I'm doing my dailies, and then I'm doing the story discussion as well. Oh wait, you haven't seen the new model yet, have you? Yeah, this is it. This is me. This is me now. I mentioned updating it, right? I did mention updating it. Chat delay is gonna be still gonna be a bit of a problem when it comes to communication, but either way. Change is, in my experience, generally better. Generally decent. I don't know, man. I don't decide what my brain wants to do. I just do what I want to do. For my old one, even though it depicted me a little in a better, I would say, it depicted me as a more happy person, right? That's more of a, yeah, but it also didn't match my voice at all. I feel like this one probably matches a little better, considering it's a little darker, which matches the deeper voice better. I don't know. We'll see if it works. I've gotten more views since then, so why more people in my overall chat. So you think so? You think the old one's better? I'm mainly using this to keep my higher frame rate because I was noticing earlier, at least. So this one has like, I believe, only like around 20-30 parts-ish. The old one had a solid like 60, which I admit is definitely better in terms of quality, but also it killed my bitrate and such. I might actually do a rework of the old one if you like it so much. But we'll see. If I have lots of time. Yeah, damn frame rate. I know. Luckily right now we've got a decent 50-60 frames per second right now, as far as I can tell. So it looks like it's working. Memory usage isn't that bad either. But yeah, I'll continue my discussion on the story. So, as I said, it looks like it's confirmed that Hilichurls are the previous citizens of Khaenri'ah. That's cool. And I'll take it to the caves after this, so that I can sort of talk about its whole vibes and what I like about them. Theory fodder-wise, though, I'm interested in the whole, what was it? Involvement of the plateau with the Abyss, because right now we've basically gotten the whole gist of what the Abyss is all about and what their deal is. We don't have any idea of what the relationship with the is with the people who lived in Khaenri'ah. I assume they were a sort of like radicalist faction within it, And then the prince, or our brother, is someone who sides with them either through ideology. I think they probably lived in Conria for a while. But that could be just me. Another thing I was looking at was the what was it? The yeah, so, and then the involvement of the Fatui. So the Fatui, it looks like they actually abandoned the chasms and for a while. There's like two Fatui members, Shisin, a Shisin mage, um, and her brother, who was I believe, an assassin. Both were in the, left in the chasm on a mission, at least a long time ago. And it's like so long ago that they're not even aware of the conflict of that that any of the other factions have with the Fatui. So that's the thing. And then I believe we have another faction in the works. So, and then in Inazuma, and we got some more Inazuma stuff here. We'll do that in a little bit. I guess I'll show off the chasm a bit. I've got sharpness enhancers as well. Sharpness and vibrance enhancers. I won't look exactly this way when you guys play it, but I'm gonna kill survivors. So there's new variants of the Geo Bishaps. If you can see them, they're colored a little differently. They're also enhanced by a certain mud that's in this area. So if you see that, be careful. If I get a better computer, I'll probably do a revamp to my old model. But anyway, I'll show you around the chasm because it's a cool place. It's a cool place, and I guarantee you, it's really interesting. But here's a lower bit of chasm. So the main chasm is in the overworld, which is, I believe, over by Leeway. So if we scroll up, wait, hold on, I think on there. If we scroll up, this is the main bit of the chasm. So that's actually, hold on, I'm gonna try to unlock that real quick. I don't know how it'll work, but let's see. So the chasm main area, main surface location, it appears to be mostly just like well, it's similar to all other areas. It has its own gimmick, specifically Geo. So you'll want to have a really decent Geo character on here. For me, I tend to use Zhongwei because he's got the Geo turret type character I can easily deploy. Basically, as you go around here, oh, my CPU's really so if you go into here, got my fan, so I can navigate a little faster. So if you see all those stone pillars over there, those are actually resonant with Geo elements. So what happens is if you hit one, oh shoot, yikes. If you hit like the ones that glow or like that have ribbons of light around them, like I believe that one over in that direction has ribbons of light around it. But it's easier to see at night, so I'll turn to night real quick. So at night, you see the ribbons of light, right? So those things, they resonate with the other yellow rocks with particles around them. So if I put my Zhongli's turret right around here, to begin to resonate with that stone, they'll resonate with the other stones. Those ripple outwards, right? The main thing for this puzzle, I'm not sure about the puzzle-wise. They also do damage on enemies, that's cool. Puzzle-wise though, what's really strange, at least to me, is that I need to get this resonate with that, right? But I can't because of how constructs of this type work. So, let me just zoom over this way. Yeah, it also have those jumpy rocks as well. So if I use this here, the boom, right? I'll ripple out to those stones over there. And I'll ripple out to... Oh! And we got it. And we got it. There we go. So that's that puzzle. But you can see how it sort of works, right? Where the ripples go and they strike the rocks, and then they zoom out. And then those ripples hit other rocks, and those things ripple, and so on and so forth. You sort of get my drift. And then there's more things to explore down there. Hold on, I just got this. These are the new artifacts, I assume, right? Yep, new artifacts. We've got the attack, normal attack boost. So if you have a fast attack rate, this is probably the thing you want to go for. Yeah, so that's the thing. And then down at the bottom of this tunnel here, you've got a gust, rock, and we've got some extra tunnels over here. Let's go down these to explore them a little bit. Those things are explosive as well with geo energies, so be careful with those. If you get too close to them, they'll also activate. Back in the surface. There's also, yeah, fish similar around here as well. It appears, I don't know exactly what's down here. I haven't explored underneath the main surface area that much yet. It just looks like there's more, there's just more explorable areas, yeah. It's attached to the main areas, that's fine. Not much to go for right now. There's a pillar that I already broke. That's part of the map mission. The world mission, sorry. So yeah, that's the chasm. I'll just do a quick pan real quick, just to like, sort of explain that bit. It's just another area in leeway, probably for propaganda reasons. They had to make it leeway, I assume. I don't know. There's some butterflies over here. There's a lot of core lapis over here as well. Yeah, that's that. The cliffs go up really high. Some of the cliffs can actually scale, so I think that one's actually scalable. And so is, I believe, those ones over there. There's a decent collectible little thing. Where you collect 5 things all around the place, and you bring them over to, I believe, over in that direction. So yeah, that's the surface of the chasm. And then there's the big mine at in the middle. So there's in the middle of the chasm, you can see there's a huge hole. That leads to the underneath of the chasm. So if I just zoom over here, I haven't got all chart chests, pardon me. I'll say that for the completionists. I'll also leave them around so I can do them later if I have to. This side I have extra things to do. But yeah, so later in the chasm you'll have. So if you go down into the chasm, you'll find that there is a new map. So similar to Enkonomiya and Inazuma, the chasm and the lower chasm are the chasm and lower chasm, I guess you could call it. Are the same thing, basically. So the chasm this time actually acts like an Enkonomiya event where you can collect items to upgrade this lamp that you can get down here. There it is right here. This lamp right here, it works with a flashlight, and basically, you can store up as you upgrade it, you can store up more charges of it, and these charges can be used to erase this purple mud that's found around the place. I'll try to find some for demonstration, but I doubt I'll be able to too easily. And this thing, so here's the thing about this map, it doesn't show the elevations very well. So this is very high up, and as you get lower and lower, it gets way lower. So I'll go down here real quick. It should show you guys what it's like down here. So this is one of the base camps you can come to. Right, there's chasm miners, so on and so forth. Alright, activate this real quick. So down here there's a whole bunch of stuff, and then the cave goes way further down, right? Like you can see all this stuff down here. The Sealies are white this time, and they refill your light bar, or your flashlight. The treasure chests can be activated by light as well, and these lanterns here, if you activate them, they serve as little refill waypoints that you can refill at. Use the charge of your light thing to clean up the muck as well. And then you can also do this to fill these up. Yeah, it's an interesting thing. We also got some stuff. Should I put a thing on chat indicator? I'll do a little thing on chat indicator real quick. Give me a little time real quick. Go into here, go into Streamlabs, dash Streamlabs widget slot box, boopity boopity, dismiss, widgets, chat box, login. Yeah. Boopity boopity ba 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 ba. Ooh, spooky. Dude, the base down here is actually really good. So go into my, let's see here. All widgets, chat box, show moderator tags, font size, hide message after 115, yeah, 15 seconds, yeah. Alright. Save settings. There we go. Chat has been rebooted. We're good. We're good to go. Yeah. Alright. So you can see the chasm. Very deep, very cool. Very interesting area. You can see it goes even deeper. Which is why I think there should be an elevation map on here, because navigating this place is a bit of a memorization issue, especially if you have a bad brain like me. So yeah, you explore the cave. There's collectible items all around, and yeah. So like this thing here, you can if you see this, you can see that there's a purple muck. That stuff will actually steal your light unless you cleanse it. So I'll cleanse it right now. I'll demonstrate how it steals your light real quick first. So, see, it's stealing my light away pretty fast, actually. And I can use my light to cleanse it. That's sort of how it works. So once you run out of charges, you gotta recharge. So let me just find a place to recharge. If I Sealy probably is my best bet. So. And that's target practice. That's I'll buy my chasm exploration team real quick. Got a team specifically for that. There it is. Chasm exploration team is here. Now let's find my waypoint. Yeah, I'll use that. Refill my light bar. Alright. I can continue the exploration thing. So. There's a lot of treasure hoarders in here, so it's the perfect area to farm for those treasure hoarder coins that everyone needs so badly for some reason. Especially for treasure compasses. So this is a good place to farm for those. There's no handle farming area yet, because obviously I make this as scarce as possible. That's an issue of the game itself, not me. So this purple stuff also, I think it constantly drifts on the ceiling. I'm not sure though. I've just seen it like sort of up here haphazardly around the entire area, so I sort of assumed it does. Let's take a good peek at this area we just verified that I want to take a look at. There's also these glow mushrooms here. I don't know what they're for. I assume they're for the new characters once they come out. So I'm grabbing them. And then they also refill your flashlight as well. So if you need a quick refill, it's that. And hold on, I already exploded. Sorry, it's not stealing. The ceiling lamps also refill your flashlight, so you'll have plenty of chances to refill. That. Is this Elden? No, it has a similar vibe. No, I wouldn't be surprised if the Hoyo Lab people say, we were inspired by the release of their recent Elden Ring. Oh yeah, so that's a thing I can't purify yet because it's a certain tier of fucked up, mucky, mud shit stuff. I don't know if the lamps actually die after a while. I haven't tested it. Considering most of these lamps are not lit, I assume they do run out after a while. I think it's safe to just assume that they do. There's also Fatui guards here as well, which is another interesting detail considering they abandoned one of their comrades down here to die. So that's a fun thing. I'll try and wait until I upgrade my stuff. Before I fight that guy. Just because it's a bit of a chore to deal with them. But you can't sometimes mess around it. Imam, this is a casual team, so don't expect any quick battles. Most of the battles are gonna be around a minute or so long. I guarantee it. Alright. Boopity boopity. Boopity boopity bop 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 bop. Let's look at my chat real quick. Oh, we've got a lot of people in here right now. I'll see if the notifications work. Once they kick in. I'm not gonna get any followers, I'm gonna assume. Yeah. I'm gonna show you my favorite place in this area. So there's Nameless Ruins. This is the place where Conria. There's the big ruins that I believe may have been a central area of Conria. I'm not sure though. They really did do one of the characters related characters dirty by making them an NPC face. So that's a bit of a bummer. I mean, you know, can't save all of them, I suppose. There's also a Fatui lady down in these caves somewhere, who you can talk to. She's a nice lady, I suppose. Very sad though. She's been left all alone in these caves for what I'm assuming to be several decades, considering she's been surviving off the cave food. But she is extremely fiercely loyal, so I don't think we should expect to be converting her to our side anytime soon. Shoot. Right at the top. Just choked on some water. there was some hot noodles I could probably make at some point to fix this up. Fix myself up, but you know. Fix my throat a bit. I have a very raspy throat right now because of. I honestly don't know why. Yeah, look at this thing. It's super cool, right? It looks a lot like the, if you know about it, the imaginary tree in Honkai Impact. I could actually pull up a picture of it on stream. After I clamp on the stupid plane one. I'll pull up here. So actually, yeah, I'll pull up a picture of it real quick. So here's the mushroom, right? Let me grab a photo real quick. Imaginary tree. Images. Honkai. Where is it? Yeah, so I believe this. Yeah, okay, so I'll pull up this image. This is a very big image. Hopefully it works. Save image as to my desktop because that's easy to reach. And then go into my images, properties, browse, desktop. Like this is. Oh, let me just. Like this is the imaginary tree, right? Take that and compare it to this thing. Like, you can see the resemblance, right? Like there's a clear similarity between the two. Very blatant, you could say. I don't know what the deal is with this mushroom. I assume it's related with the next Yaksha. I'm gonna say next Yaksha. Next character we meet, the hydro bow user we're gonna meet next time. You'll see them, a glimpse of them in the cutscene for the Enkonomiya quests. Enkonomiya story quest. Not story quest. World quest. Sorry. But yeah, look forward to that. It's very pretty though. And these strands are physics new. Nice. Oh, the tree talks. Oh, I guess we're looking at the mushroom steel now. Oh! Oh, this makes me excited. This makes me super excited. So this mushroom is from Sumeru, it says. Alright, let's take care of that black mud. Real fast. So there's this mud in the air. There's also cutscene on the mini-map. I can see that. I mean, sorry, side quest in the mini-map. I can see that. I'll take care of that later once I've got help this mushroom boy out. Because I cannot leave a friend in need. Oh, thanks for the light, my friend. I'm gonna need it. I'm assuming we can we're gonna meet a lot of those mushroom type enemies in Sumeru once we get there. At least I assume. It's all based on basic, it's just like headcanon speculations. I don't got much evidence on me right now. I don't think I will for a while. Don't worry, mushroomy boy. I will save you from the gunky gunk. After all, a real friend helps a friend in need. That's a line from My Little Pony, because that's ingrained in my brain ever since I think like elementary school or something. We got a photo. And the purple goo. I'm gonna have to deal with. What a pretty tree though, like it's so pretty. I love it so much, dude. And it's such a nice, like, I don't want to say tone of voice, it has no voice, but like, you know, vibe. He's like a nice dude, nice friend to meet. Nice friend to help out, you know, he's worth helping out, you know? Up time it's all over this place. Once I max out my lantern, maybe. But that'll be a while. Ooh, foreshadowing. Paimon's gonna become great like Shamaran. So which means that we can assume Shamaran's magical in some way, shape, or form, right? That means that theoretically that Paimon is gonna become more magical. I wonder. I'm thinking Paimon's probably gonna be our linchpin or our sort of like main like way to counter the Herschel of the Void looking character in this game. Alright, so we have mushrooms to save, it looks like. Oh, that's a lot of mushrooms to save. Oh, that is a lot of mushrooms to save. I suppose we'll just do them then. Do the quest. Sorry for getting sidetracked, but man, I cannot. I want to help out this mushroom so badly. What a nice mushroom, dude. Who wouldn't want to help out this fun guy? That's a pun. That was a pun. That's one of the most impromptu puns I've ever made. I didn't even mean to. And yet it came to my brain just like that. What a welcome surprise. There's a rock over here. Oh, there it is. Grab you. Grab you. Now, start room. Go back up this way. So I can probably follow the path. Follow the river path. Okay, so apparently big mushrooms are extremely natural in Sumeru, which makes sense. It is a Dendro Archon's domain after all. It would make sense. There's one more, really? Yeah, help you alright? Yeah, so that's the cool thing. No, I lost my train of thought just now. Yeah, Dragon Slave is pretty cool. He does his thing. We learn a little bit more about him. We learn about his pal. And then his pal dies. So, you know, that's a cool thing, I guess. Not cool, it's actually sad, but you know. Blessings of Wisdom. Oh, Shumi went to sleep. Oh, I don't talk to him that much anymore. What a nice talk, though. I think he's my favorite character so far. That's saying a lot, considering there's a lot of pretty decently likable characters in this game. I think the main problem is that all of them are just like so milquetoast. I'm just a nice guy, and that's it. And then even if they have a tragic backstory, it's just like the typical Toyo lab tragic backstory of big sad, and that's like one big sad, and that's about it. This is just nice guy. He's just a mushroom, and he's going to sleep. That's it. That's all I even know about them, and that's fine. It's honestly way better than a lot of other stories I've heard from them. Mendokusasuya. I'll gladly grant these Hilichurls a sort of death, if you will, though, if they do come at me. I'm not gonna intentionally aggress them, though, nowadays, because the recent developments in the story makes it really uncomfortable to try to fight them. Chikong was like Zishon, I think that's what you're saying. I don't know. My little brother's Chinese, he probably knows. But he's not awake right now. Or is he? No, fine. There's a rock and a treasure chest down here. I'll grab that real quick, and then we'll sort of... There it is. So yeah, make sure you grab that rock once you get one to the opportunity, because you're probably not going to be able to naturally grabbing it. So. any new key items actually? This says about the blessing of. Oh yeah. This character annoys me, right? Not because they are bad really in character, but because it's like they insist on going to places where they know it's like radioactive energies are present, right? It's like you're asking for death, you're committing suicide at this point, right? And it feels like if you don't have any more complicated reason to do so, it just feels unacceptable. Just dude. Self-care is important, and I mean it, like, legitimately, you're gonna die if you stay around here for too long. You're actually sensitive to elemental energies, and they're everywhere around here. Like, really? Feels almost, like, contrived, you know? Okay, now that was suspicious. That was very sus. He definitely has something to relate to either Enkonomiya or Conria, I feel like. Or perhaps she's related to the Yakshas, because I heard they've got some sort of ties to this specific place. Right. I doubt that she'll be okay. She doesn't seem like the character just stop doing whatever she was doing. Alright, Nav. Follow the water's flow and search for the foul energy. Alright, so I'm gonna go back to the mushroom and continue to follow that river, it looks like. Oh, I feel like it would be the muck, right? If it's a muck, it's probably from that big purple area in the map right here, right? We can assume that's not the case because it's when it's following the water. The decoy will pass over for a little while. As we run to the next area. Alright, so follow the water is the instructions. I guess we will do that. There's a guy here. Oh, he's one of the soldiers. Just don't aggro him anymore. Fine. Oh, no, it looks like I have to fight him anyway. These guys are super tragic. Apparently they're part of the policing force of Conria until they were, well, I guess, cursed. And they were turned into these things, you could say, by the gods. which is not cool of them, to be honest. You know, I honestly thought Hoyo Lab would actually decide to make, formerly MiHoYo, now Hoyo Lab would actually decide to make the Archons at least like slightly morally bankrupt. But no, they chickened out and they decided to just make everyone good, which is, I don't know, not really my cup of tea personally, story-wise. Hopefully they do something more interesting with that. That'll like make me regret saying those words, but for now, I feel like making the Archons actually like legitimately sort of like slightly evil would be more interesting, you know. There's a source of evil here. Alright, so the source of dark evils. So we follow the river. Is it here? All the rivers flow back to here. Could it be? Could be there. I think the one thing that this model is missing is right eyebrows. It's harder to make the most people would assume. All of the waters flow. Oh yikes, oh yikes, oh yikes, yikes. I do not want to be here. I do not want to be here. Let's go back up. So clearly it originates from up here. So is there some sort of evil in that area that we need to cleanse? Or something? Because clearly it's causing problems for a lot of the ecosystem around these parts. And fuck you, that's a mermaid. I'm not dealing with a mermaid on fighting them right now. Yeah, way too much health. Way too much of a damage sponge. Care about right now. Where's the so-called source of evil? I keep on that now. Over this way? Can we fly to it? There's no body of water here that clearly. Oh wait, there is one. Okay, I'll take you out. That. So this is not the source of the evil. Where is the source of the evil again? Then is it? Because if it's from here, we already cleansed it, haven't we? A lot of purple here. A lot of the stuff we've already dealt with before. Shouldn't be a problem now. Me over here? Oh. I'm gonna try to find that Fatui lady that I talked to earlier. Just when she was around here, but maybe she might not be here anymore. Considering what we told her about our brother. How he reacted to her reaction. Oh, there's something below there. We'll cleanse that, right? It's cleansable, right? All three elements. Deal with. Dude, that's real whack, bruh. My turrets have a long range, so I don't got nothing to worry about. I don't think he'll talk to us. That's just the way the story is sort of ending. Because it told us that it was gonna go to sleep, right? And by that logic, by Hoya Lab logic, that just means death, at least for now, until they come up with a way to work them into the next story. That is how it works in most of MiHoYo/Hoyo Lab's stories. So. Like how when Kiana wants to put to sleep, it was solid like 3 or 4, not 3 or 4, like a solid like few chapters before you can actually see her again in proper action, and not as evil character that's trying to kill everybody. Well, the quest is done. So that's the bunch of primos for us. That was solid. That was a solid amount. Look, 221. Not half bad. Not half bad. Well, let me take a look at my bait count. Oh, I can't. Okay. Let's roll. See if I got anything good. Shit. I already got you! Oh my god, dude. Dude, this, what a piece of fucking shit this fucking gacha system is, man. Raids are always fucking me over so hard. This is some single points. And a sword. What else we got? Literally nothing. Thanks, guy. God. This is so annoying, dude. Details. Refine. Alright. So that's that. Time to do the Ayato quest, which I will react to properly, I suppose. So yeah. Oh, there's a quest out here, wasn't there? What's it called? Oh, God. Oh, wait, no, I've already done it. Shh, my brain's short-circuiting already. Thanks to Todd Howards. Last set of Pop-Tarts. I don't know if I want to eat it now or later. Why later? I'm gonna have some hot noodles since after this live stream. Ippei Shinnojo. I don't remember those two. Hi. もう忘れた。そいつも NPC だしょ。ちょっと思い出きないぞ、そいつ。あいつは新の城。オイラたちが稲妻に来たばかりの頃。隣のやつで、九条かまじの家来だな。オイラ。いやー、覚えてない。I don't remember. とりあえず挨拶しよう。ああ、行くぞ。I turned their voices down by the way because it was a bit loud and piercing. Especially Paimon.
おや、あなたたちは実はこの店、君たちも知り合いだったんですか？ええ、以前鎌地様と一緒にお世話になりまして、そちらはどういうお知り合いで？前に千里様が彼女をご英訳に。世間って狭いんだな。ああ、いえ、違います。僕たちそうしたら。I
like how Ayato actually sort of runs a Black Ops type operation in Inazuma.
ええ、そのことで僕たちめでたいぞ。まあただの憶測に過ぎませんけどね。ただ宴用の礼服を仕立ててくるよう命令されたんです。両家が同じ時期に宴の準備をしており、さらに酒や食材類も大量に購入しています。それにここ最近どうかしましたか？ああ、私の気持ちなら心配する必要はありません。ええ、そうですよね。でもあまり喜びすぎるのも良くない。招待状を届ける仕事など。
I love triangle. That's the thing.
すみません。実はお恥ずかしい話です。仕事中に2人の婚約についていえ、そういうわけではありませんが、その気持ちよくわかりますよ。親のどうする？オイラたちが直接聞くのはさすがにあまりよろしくないのでは。それだ。綾香がシャブ業を巻き込むのも大丈夫。こいつと綾香は親友。
Yeah, best buds. Yeah, that's what that quest, that character quest was implying. Definitely not that she has a crush on the main character. Nope, no sorry. Those implications are so strong, like so much stronger in that mission than anywhere else, man. Any other mission. Like, seriously, dude.
ここを訪れるたび、では我々は、たとえ勇気を振り絞っていったとしても、そっか。
I really wanna, on our topic actually, I really wanna work on some animation stuff, or editing things, like actual YouTube videos, but I just haven't had the time to really work on stuff recently. Yeah. Well, anyway, let's see what the story mission is about. We'll focus on this Ayato mission first, and see what's up with that. What's up with him, and how he can help us with stuff. Oh. Yo, cutscene.
さすがです。さて、次はどう打つか。あやか、どうも、オイラたちだぞ。君たちか。久しぶりだね。悪いな、お嬢ならちょうど外出中なんだ。おや、この声はトーマ、もしかして九段の旅人さんかい？ご明察。
Yo, he's playing chess backwards. Yo, he's playing chess backwards. Dude, he's flexing so fucking hard, dude. Oh my god, dude, I love the voice actor. Dude, he played Otto in Honkai, if you don't recall, and man, he's bringing this perfect, like, sort of like smart, but also kind of scary vibes to him.
やっとお二人にお礼ができますね。ただ、 あいにく綾香は外出中でして。
本日はお日柄も
突然。
だってこの人それに立ち上がっただけで
小さなお客さん、そうかしこまる必要はありません。
Oh my god, dude, he gives me those fucking... Oh, I'm gonna squeal about this voice acting from this moment. Okay, so here's the thing, right? So, when this voice actor played Otto in Honkai, right? He was so good. So, a lot of people just hated him, like, first line. Like they knew Otto was the person to be hated, and that's how good the voice actor was. And so, his performance here, it has the same, like... he is someone you have to be careful around. He's so smart, and he could ruin your life in just a moment, but he's also, like, since he's a good guy in this game, he delivers this line in a way that makes that you can tell he's a nice guy, but he's also so threatening at the same time, you know? And it's like, what is it? There's several other characters I know who have the same sort of vibe, in anime at least. Who is it? Someone like, say, I have someone on the tip of my tongue, but I don't remember who they are. I think they might be from... Was it Black Clover? I don't remember. It was one of them. It was someone from another show. But same vibes, right? It's like that kind of in terms of cookie cutter characters, one of the best cookie cutter characters you can get. I feel like one of the best ones. Perfectly. It's one of my favorite molds you can get out of a male character. In terms of female characters, I'm not so sure. I have a lot of preferences. You have to get it really right for me to squeal about them. But with dudes, I just like them if they're really, really just cool guys, like legitimately badass cool guys. This guy, you can tell, he is a badass.
おや、あなたたちの耳にも入っ、なるほど、そうでしたか。二大奉行の有力者同士の祭事や文化に関することは、まあ、ある意味奉行と将軍様の目。
まあ、とりあえず好きな人と。
ええ、そうですね。奉行間の婚姻はめったにないことですが。では、後ほど俺が両家を訪問し。いや、今回は私が自ら。しかし、若にはまだ公務が。九条家と柊家が婚姻関係を結ぶのだから。I'm gonna be simping over this guy a lot. I feel like, I don't know, something about his whole vibe, dude. It's not even like a gay thing, because I personally I'm not gay. I'm a cis male, but like, I can appreciate how cool this guy is. He oozes a style that you don't get anywhere else. Man, he is cool. He is one cool guy. He's a cool guy. Look at how cool he is. Oh my god, dude. One thing I kind of don't get though is why they made him wear a suit of all things. Like, it's got the typical, like, you know, Japanese style, like, sleeves and stuff, but like the dress pants and shoes, like, really? Did you have to do that? You didn't have to do that? I mean, it's sharp, and I gotta say it does look good, but it's sort of like out of place in this everything. ただ、綾香はここのところ多忙で手が回らない状況。そこでどうでしょう。あなたがこの件を気にかけているということであれば、共に訪問し。
そんな特別って言えるほど手紙を送ったのも、ただ依頼を受けたからであって。そうなのか。
But Paimon has the decent. That was a really good line to deliver just now, though.
ありがとうございます。
I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm bad voice acting. I'm really bad voice acting. But it was fun. It is cool. I can't do high voices.
シャブ業のくせに挨拶が苦手なのか。
おや、
わざわざ世辞を言うなんて煩わしくはありませんか？
Oh my god, that's so that oh my god. That is such a cool trait to have. He just doesn't care.
トーマ、
Couldn't give less of a shit about politics, about
家の中のことは頼ん
softening
だ
your
よ。
words.
はい若
Oh my god, dude, that's so cool. That's so cool. I might roll for like I might actually spend some like a little bit of money for it, which is not good for me actually. It's bad. I've already spent well over 100 on this thing. Ugh, yikes.
おやっと戻ってえ
おや、このお二人は？
オイラたちと一緒に来た友達だ。
本当のことだったんですね。
Oh no. Oh no, my boy. Why did they gotta do my boy like this, dude? Oh no. And it's a Chinese game, so you know it's all the couples are gonna be mostly straight. You know that couples are gonna be straight. Oh, it is Hoyo Lab we're talking about. But it is also a very politically charged game as well, so we can assume it's gonna be mostly straight couples all the way through.
ただの噂ではなかったと。それは良かった。僕たちの思った通りでしたね。
Oh, this is a scene. This is a scene. Take your screenshots now. Take your frame screenshots now. I should take one actually. All right.
ただ、私があの二人の代わりに伝えたのはいささか妥当とは言えません。
当主様、僕たちなんかにそうかしこまらないでください。
なら安心して大丈夫そうですね。
もちろんですとも。そう、私は先に。
新の城。
ありがとう。
They did my boy dirty. They did my boy dirty, dude. Oh my god. They done my dirty. Oh my god, dude. I guess they didn't do, what's her name dirty? I forgot her name. Shit. I was so invested in her too. Fuck. What's her name again? Hold on, I'm gonna check my fucking Hoyo lab real quick. I had her name in there somewhere. Katia, that's what it is. I just didn't do her dirty yet. I really want to see more like people on the antagonistic side get their stories told. Like especially those as a Honkai player obviously I've got to have some horny, right? And so I just love the whole like designs of CC mages, and so seeing Katia, who is like legitimately a nice CC mage, so we get to really sort of understand, get a peek into the mentality of the Matsui. There's also a guy back at the church actually in Mondstadt they can talk to as well, like have commissions from. He tells you a decent bit about the Matsui, or at least a little peek into the systems of the Matsui. But Katia gives you the more emotional side, so that's cool.
到着いたしました。ごゆっくりどうぞ。
ああ、ご苦労だった、一平。まさか、シャブ行様がいらっしゃるとは。十分な
九条様。そう、本日伺ったのは、柊様ともうすぐ婚礼の儀を挙げら
Also, they
れ
did a
る
little
と
bit
思
of
いますからです。
extravagant job with the blush on his
それは
face, though,
盛
on
大な
Ayato's
式目。
face.
それは、ごて。
オイラたちもお祝いに来たぞ。
It works better on the woman. I mean, I don't mean to be sexist or anything, but you know, makeup sort of in this sort of medieval fantasy type world, type setting, especially even if it's an anime setting, it works. Blush works better on women than it does on men, right? Eyeshadow though works really well on either of them.
当主代行として。
Like, and look at those like sharp ones too, the sharp eyeliner. That's good.
重圧や
謙虚な方だ。
Look at that.
世間ではあなたの
Look at this
評価
little
は
thing
と
over
ても
here.
高い
This
よう
thing
です
here.
ね。
Doesn't look
誠
really
実
good.
で
That's
勤
her
勉であり、そして責任感があるお
best
方だ
best
と。
thing. Best thing.
滅相もございません。周りの者たちに支え。
人生の一大事だもんな。うまく縁談がまとま。
いえ、申し訳ございません。
いえいえ、このまま聞いておりますので大丈夫ですよ。何せ刑事です。 お気になさらず。
Dude, this is what Otto
眉
could
を
have
潜
been
め
if he
なが
was
ら
just a
幸
good
せを語
guy.
るものなんておりませんでしょ。
ありがとうございます。
Right, that would have ruined the writing, but you know.
ところで今回の婚姻について。
そんなことありません。人の恋路を妨害するなどあってはな
Actually,
ら
what
ない
was it?
ことですから。
I'm voice acting a little bit. Just real quick. So, what was it again? My brain, it's short-circuiting. Thunk. Right, so I was playing Arknights recently, and apparently you can choose the character's voice lines. Like, if you want a Chinese-based character to have a Chinese voice and a Japanese character to have a Japanese voice, you can actually hot swap between the two. So like, you can make this character speak Chinese and this character speaks Japanese and stuff like that, right? So, I wonder why I haven't done that for Genshin Impact yet. Like, make the Inazuma people speak Japanese, how Chinese people speak Chinese and whatever, right?
周りからは様々な声が上がるかもし
They
れ
couldn't
ま
even
せ
get
ん
Russian
が、
voice actors in
あなたも
to
きっと
the Russian or
後々
Ukrainian
の
Russian
問題を
or
考
yeah,
え
Russian
た上でご決断さ
to
れた
do
はず
the
で
voice
す。
acting for the other stuff. Like, I like to see Mattress. Mattress is a decent Russian person. I don't know if she's a good voice actor, but she's a good singer, and that's usually what singing, as far as I know, translates decently well. Not to disrespect singing or voice acting. I'm digging myself a hole here, but like, you know, it'd be interesting to see different languages portrayed in the different countries, because they're based off of very clearly based off of different countries, and I like to see the languages represented like that.
おっしゃると。
ならば自信を持ってください。
I'm stuttering.
強い意志を持つ者は
I
すでに決めたこ
just
とに
drank my
揺らい
rest
だ
of my
りは
tea
しま
in
せ
my
ん。
can. Here, so that's gonna kick in a bit. Caffeine's kicking in.
個人的には
というのは。
天領奉行の内情を正そうと尽力したことは、この時期に柊家と九条家の婚姻を発表すれば各地域や。
はい。さすがは上里様。柊信介様は僕が千里さんと連絡を取るのを堅くなに反対していました。ですから、もしこの機を逃してしまえば、次はないかもしれません。
あ、思い出したぞ。あのじいさん。
お気持ちはわかります。
ごもっともです。しかし、千里さんが
Yo, progressive
彼女
much?
から手紙をもらったんです。悩んだ末、そういえば、僕が改めて求婚を申し込もうと、彼女の元を訪れ。
どういうことだ？
彼女は嘘がバレないように、あえて困惑するふりをしていたんでしょう。あの時の彼女の表情は、
No, this is
今も
sus.
忘れられません。
This is actually sus. Like, legitimately suspicious. That's strange. That's sus. That's sus. There's more to this than I realize.
もちろん、交際を続けてきた僕には、彼女は僕の冗談に文句を言いましたが。
なるほど。それで
こうして僕もそろそろ頃合いだとは思っていたんです。
Oh, Jesus! Oh my god, he became Jesus! He became Jesus! Oh my god! Oh my god! Dude, this is...
この先、何が起ころうとも。
Dude!
さっきから突っ込みたかったんだけど、恋に落ちたやつってみんなこんななのか？話が長すぎる。
Dude, they do a really good job at the
申し訳ございま
protagonist's
せん。上里様、
face.
それにお二人
No.
も。
いえいえ、むしろ安心し、あなたのその態度と決意、婚礼の儀をつつが。
そうだな。お前の
皆さん、
さて、我々は。
はい。
I'm not time to talk about the other story because that's a bit strange. Yeah, he knows what's up. He knows what's up. He knows it's sus.
あいつ忙しそう。
そうですね。旅人さん、あなたはどう思う？私も気にはなります。ただ残念ながら。
そうだよ、なんでだ？オイラたち。
おや？理由は主に2つです。1つ、我々が把握して2つ。こちらの私たちが無理に干渉すれば、
確かに。
世の中のあらゆるものはつながっています。 一見して単純な結果で
I
あって
thought we were
も
gonna talk to the other
そ
person
の大半
involved.
は
You know,
複数の
Chisato.
要因が積み重なったものです。何事も明確にしようとすれば効率は悪くなり苦悩も後を絶ちません。ええ、そういうことになるかもしれませんね。普段から私はこのように考えています。ことが起こったそれがもたらす最終的な結果が有益。今のところはっきりとしたそれよりも旅人さん、あのような短い会話でこうも
No,
要所を
no,
抑
no,
え
no,
ていると
no,
は
no. No,
妹
I
の
mean,
言う通り
it's not a big deal. It's
優
literally
れ
not a
た
big
洞
deal.
察
It's
力を
literally
お
not
持
a
ち
big
の
deal.
ようですね。
It's literally not a big deal. Please don't. It's literally not a big deal. It's so fucking obvious. If you play Among Us free in like 10 minutes, it would be obvious.
あれ？
それはあくまで駆除。私たちも問題あります。もし彼女も駆除人生
Oh, I bet he has a complicated relationship with Ayaka. That would make sense. That would make sense. Especially with Hoyo's whole deal. This is gonna be a whack storyline. I just know it. I just know it. I actually really like this the theme of this island. It feels way more traditional.
風の流れる方へいざ
The shamisen in the background as well. That's a flute.
式に向けてまだ離島をよく訪れる商会の役員も
ええ、少なくとも招待状。
あなたでしたか、シャブ業様。わざわざ誕生日。
いえ、ちょうど式の話をし、現在柊千佐
お嬢様なら客人の
神里様。それに
オイラたちは使用人。
おっと、
にひひ。
あなた方のお手を煩う大事な式の準備を邪魔してしまい申し訳。
とんでもございません。このように忙しくしているのも
時期が来れば。
ええ、では私
I doubt that'd be cool, personally. I don't know. In my personal opinion, the wedding shouldn't really be too big. I feel like it would be a bit, I don't know. Yikes. To make it too big. It is technically speaking a political
私
meeting,
は社
so
交辞令や政治が嫌いなんです。都合が悪いのであれば仕方ありません。ここへ来る途中、
トモキのことだったのか？
あ、またあったね。毎回とんでもない大物を連れてるね。
おや、
前に稲妻城。
なるほど。団子牛乳の話は耳にしていましたが、私も普段彼の屋台の前、ちょうど離島で屋台を。
神里様たちのおかげで商売、そして何よりこのより多くの人に今回もいろいろと悩んだ末に。
それ
I'm
は
actually I'm actually skipping a lot of the voice lines because it takes a really, really long time to speak Japanese. Japanese is very, very bound about its way it speaks.
お客さんに選択を委ねるんです。自由に食材を選んでいただき、団子だけでなく餅、紅芋団子。
それ全部牛乳に入れて大丈夫なものな。
ここに置いていない食材も選んだ。
それはもともとはお客さんに自由な発想を与えたいと考えてのことです。
それはよかった。すみれ売り。か
そんなの牛乳に入れるのかよ。
I mean, it could be interesting. I've tried fucking chowders before.
そうですが、
And again, I don't remember. It's basically a seaweed,
大
right?
切なのは家庭でいかがです？
It's basically a mushroom, right? Shouldn't be half bad. It's like a chowder, right?
では、海
かしこまりました。
Should be like a chowder of a sorts, right?
さ、どうぞ。
私はそんなにひどくない。
思ったより満足してるん。
味を気にして。
当たり前だぞ。
ええ、その通りです。私もそうかもしれません。ですが、公の場に出る際は妹が代わりになってくれたり。
けど今はただ時間を潰してるだけだろ。
そうでもありません。
Oh, so Ayako's the PR manager basically, and then Toma is the internal affairs, and then he is the head, or I guess you could say CEO.
柊家を出てから一つ気づいたことがあります。些細なことなのですが、するとすぐさま。しかし柊信介様はまだ牢の中。今の柊家の柱は柊千里です。しかし彼女は嫁ぐことを選んだ。それでも彼らは心配するどころか純粋にお祝い事だと思っています。おそらく部外者の前で家の内情を話し、よく見張っておいてください。
Yo, the Black Ops is here! Black Ops Squad is here! Ninja time! Ninja time!
彼は私が最も信頼を置く終末場、
当主様、当然。
あそこにいた者たちから。
では早速。
おっと、そうでした。先ほど私が飲んだ。
かしこまりました。
トーマも巻き込まれるなんて。
上里様、柊様の
ご苦労様です。さあ。
You know, what I'm thinking is that they're trying to arrange a meeting so that Chisato is out of the picture. Or at least mostly out of the picture and or politically occupied, right? That would result in one of the what was it, one of the clans, well, since this is a traditional Japanese wedding, we would say that the man's family would take general I guess leadership over the rest of the I guess groups that were involved in the wedding. So I think what they're trying to do is sort of absorption of sorts.
上里様の他にもお連れの
柊様、お
かげさまで平穏な日々を送っております。公務でご多忙かと存じます。
いえ、お気になさらないでください。その喜びに感化されてか、私まで
嬉しいお言葉、簡単に決められるようなことではありませんでした。この一件によって世間には少なからぬ
Very template stuff to say.
ただ、鎌地さんが
どうやら柊様は
はい、実は先ほどまで応対していた方は重要。はい、彼は急に私のところに話を聞いてみると、その内容はとても率直なもので。
Oh no, my boy, you can't just do that. I know you don't like this thing and then Raiders are doing it dirty, but come on, man, you can't do this. You can't do this, my boy.
普段の彼は物静かなので、彼は婚姻をするのに今はもし私が九条家に嫁げば一家の柱がいなくなり、柊家の2つの家族が1つになる。
いえ、稲妻の風習において婚姻を結べば柊様は九条家の一員になります。そうなれば。
はい、おっしゃる通りです。あ、お客様に愚痴を聞かせるなんて。
いいんですよ。そういった類の話を聞くのも社奉行の務めですから。私たちが九条様から聞いた話によれば、しかしあなたはそのような手紙を書いていないという話も。
え、それって鎌地さんが求婚の際に使った小細工の。
おお、かわいい。その手紙がなければお二人は婚姻を結んでいなかった。
そう言われると。
九条様の話によれば手紙はあなたが。
え、どうい。
しかしお二人がそのように信頼し合えるのは実に良いこと。照れ隠しをしていたのはきっと九条様の方なのでしょう。
Okay, so he's doing this whole mind game thing that he's so good at.
私たちに認める必要なんてありませんから。
Oopsie. Oh god, I'm mixing up the two games again. The voice actor, man. He's just so like stand out. He stands out way too much. I can't. But yeah, it looks like this guy is the characters he plays tend to be really into the whole mind games thing. So classic.
そうですね。おっしゃると。しかし立場のことは違っですが、
夫婦になるということは、それから困っている人々を助けるのも、先ほどお話しした内容は、私自身もあなたと柊家の愛し合う者同士が一緒になることは 決して汚すことので
言葉の一つ一つを心。
ええ。ただご自身の気持ちに素直に従えば問題ありません。
お見送りします。
大丈夫ですよ、旅人さん。
Alright. Time to do some big what is it called again? Big planning, big scheming, you could say. I'm gonna go scheme somewhere. Gonna do some big brain plays in a minute. You expect that from a dude. From the man who shares a voice with the great Auto Apocalypse. I'm gonna be referencing him a lot, by the way. I was a really big fan of Auto in when he was in Honkai, and I still am now. So I'm gonna be referring to him a lot. I never actually got a lot of people hated him that much, but yeah.
九条かまじとは大違いだったな。綾ともっと千里に具体的なアドバイスとかしてやれなかったのか。
いえ、言えることは全て言いましたよ。シャブ業の立場上、ハブ業の内情に
Yeah. Politics. Always politics. We need someone of a third party. Perhaps me?
ただ、事の真相を探る。
妙？
柊千里に早く婚姻を結んでほしいと願っているものがあります。考えてもみてください。一般の役人ですら言葉に一貫性のない者がいたら、その人の行動を天領部、もし偽造の手紙が効力を発揮しなかったとしても責任を問われる心配はありません。そして今回のように成功すれば、表向きは柊千里が九条家に嫁ぎ、柊家の当主が牢屋に入ったままとなれば、勘定奉行の中で証拠ならあります。
新之丞。
そろそろ戻ってくるはず。
当主様。
彼らは勘定奉行の衛兵を連れて行きましたね。
はい、新之丞という男です。
やはりそうですか。首謀者にとって柊家本来であれば九条かまじの説得による。しかし新之丞と話したことで彼女に迷いが生じてしまった。
でもそれなら
先ほど我々の会話を終始盗む。
そうだったのか。じゃあ手紙。
そのはずです。しかし事を企てた者たちは、彼女は非常に受け身的な立場にあります。他人、それでも未来九条家に嫁げば柊家の息子。
結婚は罠だったんだな。
ただそう簡単にはいかないでしょう。その上表立ってこの婚姻を阻止すれば確実。
そんな。じゃあどうする。
この事態を思い通り制御するため、
We weren't really after reputation in the first place when we assisted Ayako with her whole deal. So it's like, remember how, when we were all like, oh, we won't help you. We're not gonna help you. What's in it for us? Remember that? Remember that? Yeah? Where's all that attitude from us now, huh? We're good people, yeah, but like, seriously? We could just take the brunt of the reputation. We don't need that bad reputation. We don't need the good reputation. We could just, you know, order Jim stop the wedding.
それまでは新之丞の救出を新之丞の居場所を教えてください。
Is this gonna be a fight? Is this gonna be a fight? Please tell me it's gonna be a fight. I love a fight. I love a good fight. Especially if I have to demo a fully built Ayato. It's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun. Yeah. Give me that. Give me that.
何してるんだ。新之丞を離せ。
そこの者。
どうしてシャブ業さ。いや、俺たちを動かせるのは旦那様だけ。
そうですか。
Yes. Fight time. Fight time. Fight time.
そういう水曜。
look at the character actually real quick. Constellations. We got 3 constellations. Got World Source. So his taunts are, let's see here. This is a fallen power base action synchron attack hits. Unsuiken attack hits the opponent able to grant Ayato the Nami-sen effect. Damage dealt by Unsuiken based on the Ayato's current max HP. So he's an HP build, it looks like. HP / attack build. Yeah, you can see there. Suyu. Okay, so his normal attack and HP. Okay.
So, 引くぞ。早く旦那様にこのことを伝え。
追わなくて結構。魚を釣るには餌が必要。それよりも彼らは先ただ激しい戦闘。
お、タヌキがいるぞ。もしかして。
ねえ、追いかけます。
Tanuki, that's probably something to do with, Where the hell did he go? You could just break the wooden carriage. You can break wooden boxes fairly easily, so why would you use logically speaking,
本当にあ
right?
りがとうございます。助かりました。危うく溺れ死ぬところでした。そうだ。お嬢様のコインですが。
落ち着けしんの。
はい。その件でした。この計画の首謀者は、そう。
シャブ業様が。
この件は三奉行にとどまらず、稲妻全土に関わる将軍様は、昔からくだらない権力争いを嫌悪していました。陳之丞。とりあえず今は旅人さんにパイモンさん。
おや、これはシャブ、あなたが理由もなくまさか何か企んでいらっ
いえ、死刑が行われていると。たとえ陳之丞があなたの家臣であっても。
死刑？あの雑牌、どういうわけ？そのせいで
つまり彼がそのような行動をとった理由を。
こちらはあらぬことをいろいろと吹き込まれたのです。柊様が九条家へ嫁いだとしても、もちろん私たちも責務を果たすのが我々の原則。
Clearly, you can antagonist. You can tell already with
あの
voice.
男はお嬢様の
Clearly. I mean, to God, man, how stupid do you think we are?
彼は情熱的な
Actually,
男で
I
あ
don't
った
have
が
to.
ゆえに
I can't
過ち
say
を犯
that.
した
I'm already super dumb as is.
あなたのように高貴なお方であれば同じ結論には至らないはず。
理屈ば。
そういえばふと思い出した話があります。 ある外国の商人から聞いた話によると、とても長い舌を、あなたも博識なお方、そのような希少な鳥。この鳥の面白いところは飼うことができず、なぜなら皆口を揃えてこう言うのです。
シャブ業。
いえ、とんでもありません。勘定奉行の皆様、まさかあなたのような方が人を煙に巻いたり重箱の隅をつつい。
シャブ業
目の前に証人がいるではありませんか。あなたは、おや、松浦家は名家だというのに、せっかく教育を受けて官僚になったのに、将軍様のために働いてきたあなたは周りの優秀な人々から松浦様。
これは我々、それから竹のない。
Dude, you're within sword's reach. He could literally just stab you through the heart. He knows a decent amount of martial arts, and your guards were taken out super easily. And he's got a vision. What are you gonna do against that? Like, legit, a vision is like a piece of uranium to you. What the heck? Why do people keep doing this in this game? They keep threatening people they know they don't have the power to stop from literally beating their skulls in.
あなたはただ勘定奉行と天領奉行の力が一箇所に集中することを避け、だからもっともらしい。
おや、あなたの目にはそのように映っていたのですね。
婚礼は必ず行い、今頃は布告もされ、九条鎌地と柊千里が恋なく、これが布告された時点で、たとえ、
なるほど。
ほう、
本当はあなたのことを、
神里綾人、
もう言いたいことは終わりの。
何が言いたい？
婚姻を結ぶことで勘定奉行と実際孤立するのは
何？
さて、あなたとは大変有意義なお話。
Oh my god, Paimon, you're such an idiot, dude. You're like an IQ of like 2. Man, come on, man.
彼らが策を講
You
じ
use
る
your
のであ
tiny
れば、
little brain there.
私も無策で挑むわけに
I
は
know
い
you
きま
got
せん。
one.
予
Because
想
you can
してい
speak.
た通り、
You got eyes and
彼
they
ら
have.
は前に出て牙を見せてくれました。まずは稲妻城に戻って。
Oh my god, dude. I don't know how stupid this game thinks I am. I'm pretty damn stupid, but I'm not that stupid. Like, come on, man. I think what they should do is some shortcuts in the dialogue to, like, you know, let you skip some of it, because, man, it is drag how to do that. It's a fairly regular political drama right now, as far as I can tell. It is mission purely to promote a new character, so. Yeah, yeah, so since this mission was made to promote a single character, it's fine, but I kind of wish it was better written into the story, because, like, they just added a new area. They couldn't have him, like, you know, show up there slow bit. Also, the new water boat character, I sure hope she's not too cool, because, if she's too cool, I might not survive.
皆様、いいところにお越しくださいました。実は、どうしてこんなにも。
それなんだけど。
なるほど。まさか
このまま婚姻を進めた場合、
僕もその可能性を考慮していなかったわけではあり。
お気持ちはお察し、考えてもみてください。あなたが彼女が
そんな。
あなたを責めるつもりはありませんよ。あなたの愛する柊様は、しかしもし彼女がこのままあなたとそれでも
僕は心がだからこそ上里様のおっしゃる通りです。ただもう手遅れなのではないでしょうか。
私に策があります、鎌地様。この策でいかがなさいますか。
まだ挽回の余地があるのならば。
私は勘定奉行の者にこう伝えました。 この婚姻によって感情この計略で柊家の力を弱めるにはある条件が必要です。それは天領奉行が婚姻そもそもメガリレーの終結後、天領奉行は勢力の弱まったそのような行動を起こさなかったのは、あなたがつまりあなたにとって最善とも言える手は社奉行の指示を受け、それによって天領奉行の
なるほど。確かに今の状況にあった。
そうです。我々そうすればあの者たちがこの一件の背後にある組織網に気づいたとき、彼らが作り上げた障害は
承知しました。
It's just politics, Paimon. Come on, man. Are you even listening? How's your vocabulary doing, little baby? Baby, baby, baby? Little baby, baby? Little suspicious baby with the halo above your head and a galaxy in her scarf, which is somehow very, so fucking sus. You are so sus, little baby, baby. Little cute little baby, baby. You're so adorable. What an adorable little tiny god with the power of a galaxy in your scarf. Here's the thing, right? The story moves really, really slowly in this game, and they've only introduced 3 fucking regions. Like literally, like Chasm, that is a sub-region of Leeway. Inazuma, it's just Inazuma. It's just a set of islands, and then it's like they know their player base is gonna explore that in a matter of like minutes.
私と話をした松浦様、彼は間違いなく稲妻城内に
I would have thought they would have added a new region by now, but no.
鎌地様。
Like it's B5 point something, right? And that 5 theoretically means there should be at least 4 more regions aside from the ones we've already got. 4 more regions aside from the 2 that were normal. No, what our base region, which is Mondstadt, right? But it's not. 2 of those mass updates were for separate sub-regions of different countries, in Konomiya and the Chasm.
そろそろ頃合いです。
I just assume. That's basically how it works, right? And no, I'm not talking about how. And no, I know that the Chasm was V5.6, but like, there's been no other areas added in the 5.0 series of updates, as far as I know. As far as my small monkey brain knows. Like, man, this game is so fun to play, and it's so well made. But like, they could have gone over it a little better. Oh god, it's a stealth mission, obviously, of course. Of course. You can't see me. You can't see me. You can't see me.
おい、見たか？今九条鎌地様が人を大勢引き連れてここを通ったよな。
最近公表された婚姻と関係あるんじゃないかしら。
Oh, it's a roll, okay.
婚姻であんなに焦ること
Well, Gremlin mode activated.
愛を務めていたようにも見えた。部下にいろいろと命令もしていたようだし、そこまでする必要があるかった。
Oh, come on, man.
今で近くにいたのに急にいなくなった。
あの者が待つ。気づかれないよ。
You can't see me. I'm gonna go to the rooftops. You can't see me. You can't see me. You
今
can't
九
see
条
me.
鎌地様が人を大勢引き連れてここを通ったよな。
最近公表された婚姻と関係あるんじゃないかしら。
そうかもしれないが、婚姻であんなに焦ることはないだろう。それに眉を潜めていたようにも見えた。部下にいろいろと命令もしていたようだし、そこまでする必要があるだろうか。
天領奉行の人間が両家の婚姻の件で伊東へ行ったみたいだな。しかもかなりの人を引き連れていた。全部で100人は超えてたんじゃないかな。
You can't see me. You can't see me.
気な臭いな。
You can't see me. You cannot see me. You can't see me. You can't see me.
配性なだけであればいいが。
Don't you start running. Don't you start running. Don't you start running. Don't you start running.
婚
Don't
姻
you
の
start
件は
running.
広まったが、旦那様が心配していたことが的中したのかもしれない。神父を迎えるだけであれば、あんなにも人はいらないはず。状況を確認しなければ。
あいつどっか行ったみたいだぞ。あ、
No!
どこに行ったんだ？
Fucking hell, man. I hate these stealth missions. I can still see him. I can still fucking see him, and yet, oh my god, dude. It's so fucking annoying, dude. I hate it. I hate it. How do you see me through a house? How do you fucking see me through a house? Excuse me.
Oi, 見たか？今九条鎌地様が人を大勢引き連れてここを通ったよな。
とされた婚姻と関係あるんじゃないかしら。
そうかもしれないが、婚姻であんなに焦ることはないだろう。それに眉を潜めていたようにも見えた。部下にいろいろと命令もしていたようだし。
Alright, I got time. I got time to wait here. God, man. I fucking hate these stall missions. They're so badly optimized. I like how I was just talking earlier about how good this game is, and then now I'm complaining about how bad the stealth missions are. They are legitimately shit, though.
全部で100人は超えてたんじゃないか。どうも気な臭いな。面倒なことが起きたりしないだろうか。九条鎌地様が単に心配性なだけであればいいが。
Gremlin
婚
mode.
姻の件は広まったが、旦那様が心配していたことが的中したのかもしれない。神父を迎えるだけであれば、あんなにも人はいらないはず。状況を確認しなければ。
あいつどっか行ったみたいだぞ。
予想通
You
り
don't
です。
fucking see me.
ついていきましょう。
Alright, there. Jesus Christ, man.
うわあ、天領部
この通りで僕は商人なのですが。
いえ、ご心配なく。そこで九条様は柊様を予定より早くここにいる皆は我々だけでなくこの先
いえ、
こうすることで
そうだった。なんてことだ。あの者たちは通りを護衛していると言っていた。もしいや柊様が離島から離れれば彼らが押し寄せてくる可能性がより増すかもしれない。すぐに戻って報告しないと。
Okay. Okay.
あいつ逃げてったぞ。
これで仕掛けは十分。膨れ上がる岸、あとはそれが成長し熟すのを待つだけです。
あいつら大人。
気になるのであれば2日後また離島へ。私は他にもいろいろ。コマはすでに動きました。ええ、このような手を使うのは何も初めてではあり。では皆さんまたお会いしましょう。柊千里が幸せになることを心から願っています。
What a smart guy. My simp energy has died. My simp energy has died. My battery's gone. I'm just tired
死んじゃった
now.
ぞ。本当にあいつの予想通りになるのかな。
Let's keep on, I think. Yeah,
おい
yeah.
らもどうか。
Few days. I don't. 2 days. Alright. That's gonna take a little while. Dude, I don't. We're not gonna get away from the. I'm assuming it's Sumeru, right? Sumeru's probably gonna be our first foray away from Asia for a while, right? Why haven't they added a secondary area to Mondstadt yet? Nazuma got Enkonomiya. Liwei got the Chasm. Why not Mondstadt? Did Mondstadt get anything? Not really, right? I mean, unless you count, what was it? Unless you count, like, the Chasm as a hybrid sub area between Liwei and Mondstadt, but it doesn't feel like that. It feels more of a Liwei area.
天領奉行の人たち、
柊千里様を
聞いた話だと柊さんこれだけの人を使わせたんだ。僕だって混乱する。
声が。
ああ、ごめん。
行きましょう。
Nergis.
おや、何かご用でしょうか。我々は柊様、九条鎌地様のご命令は確固たるもの。必ずや実現命令を完遂できるまで。つまり柊様に申し訳ございません。一般の方々の生活、もしこのまま膠着状態が続けば。
I love Shami-san, dude. Whoever they got on there, they did an excellent job.
さあな、最近の旦那様は特に様子がおかしい。不安なのはわかるが、一体。
確かにあのお方はこのまま柊様が連れて行かれたら天領奉行と
そうならないためにも。
人で話されてる内容はどれも千里に関することだったな。もう勘定奉行の誰もが千里を重要
Oh,
な
hold
存在だっ
on.
て理解して
I just realized something.
でも千里は自分自身のことをどう思ってるのかな。
So, you know Twitter, right? You know how they're really, really on edge about literally anything involving gender equality? This is gonna be, like, blamed on Twitter for for objectifying a woman, isn't it? Yikes. Yikes. Or it might be hailed as a burn of traditional Japanese stuff. I don't know. It's probably gonna be the latter though, the earlier though, since they seem to love sort of hate so much.
外での出来事はもうすでに耳に入っていますよ。
そう焦らないでくれ。オイラたちが
天領奉行の人が来てから彼らは急にまさかそのようなことになっていたとは。すべて申し訳ございません。答えなんて 最初からなかったのかもしれない。迷走するあまりこう思ったこともあります。安心するどころか逆に心に大きな穴ができたのを感じ、上里様のおっしゃる通り、この先私を待ち受けているのは、でも今は受け入れられます。誰かが私の婚姻を利用し、ただこれも私が求めていた答えではありません。
あ、柊様。
Oh, here comes the antagonist.
何しに来たのです？
落ち着いてください。
友人？柊様、私たち、いや、この者たちの目的が。
そんな回りくどい言い方すんなよ。
私の友人に失礼な発言。
私は
一連の出来事はすでに把握しています。離島での騒動はあなたたちに問題を収集する能力がない。これは命令ではなく。
承知いたしました、柊さん。
God, man, old people are alright.
佐藤、立派だったぞ。
すごく緊張しました。ええ、では納得のいく答えが出るのを待ちましょう。
He doesn't have a tail. He's not furry. He might as well be a furry. They made him so cartoonishly evil. He might as well be a furry.
反省しなければならん。正直なところ、今は誰も余裕がない。
Just make people hate him more.
みんな恐怖に怯えています。はあ、申し開きの余地もありません。どうかもう一度機会をいただけないでしょうか。ごもっともですね。天領奉行を説得できるのは後日上里屋敷柊様ご。
Oh jeez, my CPU indicator's fucking red, dude. That's bad. It's got 2 red buttons on it, dude. Hold on. So my indicator, it's like it goes across the number bar, right? And it like goes from green to red, and like it highlights the keys as it goes. Like there's 4 greens, 2 yellows, and then like 3 or 4 reds, something like that. It's got 2 reds right now, which is really bad. Like, my CPU is being slaughtered right now. It does not like live streaming, especially right now. Yeah, which is why like I try to save my streams.
茶奉行様とはご親友なんですよね。この後もしお会いすることがありましたらよろしくお伝えください。
Yeah, it's like so live. Yeah, ignoring what he just said, I already said enough about the mission. Yeah, okay. Now we're good. So in small areas like this one here, oh yeah. So as soon as I look in the big areas here, it turns red. Oh my god, it's 3 red keys. God, man, that's something. That's why I keep my streams at like midnight to make sure everything is flowing nicely, not being too fucking like what was it, annoying. Shit, I don't know. Make sure the internet doesn't interfere with my CPU usage.
茶奉行様、すでにご存知のこと。先日はとんだご無礼を働いたというのに。
松浦様、申し訳ございませんが、私は公務で何か用があるのでした。
我々の謝罪が取るに足らないもので、柊様は私たちにとですから、茶奉行様に
口では何とでも言えますね。今さら布告を撤回すれば、三奉行を貶めることは将軍様の顔に泥を塗ることに等しい。
それは我々が全責任を負います。なるべく
松浦様、このような結果、しかしおっしゃる通り、このままでは離島で起こっていることの収拾がつかなくなるでしょう。これは非常に重大な問題です。鳥を飼ってみれば理解できるはずです。よく下の回る鳥は心地よい鳴き声を響かせることもあれば、舌があまりにも長すぎて飼うことすらままならない鳥なら舌を切ってしまえばいいんです。
はい。
あなたの目的は分かっています。
それも承知の上です。
Wait, hold on. So I didn't realize it at first, even though I heard this fairy tale for a long time, even in like preschool. I think that bird thing is a reference to the Shitakiru Suzume fairy tale. If I'm not incorrect, I remember I used to go to a preschool that was like basically Japanese. My preschool, my first language is Japanese. And most of the fairy tales, early fairy tales that I used to listen to were Japanese. And
わかりました。では、そろそろ
yeah,
お引き
and
取りください。
I believe
感情
Shitake
奉行には
Suzume.
まだ後片付けが残っているはず。そうでしょ
I believe Shitake Suzume was a story about. You probably read about that online, but its whole point is it's not actually not morally related to this at all, but it's a nice reference. So basically, this grandma cuts the tongue off of this bird, right? It's referred to as a suzume. I don't remember I think it's a sparrow in English. And so the sparrow goes back to its forest, its mystical forest with its family, right? And the grandfather or old man who is very good friends with this bird is deeply saddened by this, and so he goes to the forest, right? And he receives treasure for being so nice. But the old woman tries to go, and she gets consumed by monsters instead. So, yeah. I don't know how good of retelling that was. Probably not, if I shit retelling. But, that's the reference. The reference is a Shitake Suzume story. It's really fun. It's really fun. It's an interesting story. Very generic themes, but you know, it's a kid's book. What do you expect? But it is more raw than I would say most other kids' books, just because of the actual death that occurs in the story itself and the subject matter of the the tongue cutting and stuff.
はい。ではこれで失礼いたします。
Like I remember the picture book I used to have actually emphasized the blades in particular.
それから柊様。
はい。先ほどの上里様は、
彼のような傲慢な家臣には厳重な戒めが必要となります。しかし私の
はい、上里様。
ご存知の通り、かつて私ども一族は過ちを犯しています。父上を心から愛して突然の出来事に社奉行に上里家の力は失墜。今となってはいささか信じがたい話に聞こえますが、
なんだか今の
あの時の私は現状を受け入れるほか道はなく、誹謗や搾取に耐えながら強力な後ろ
Dude,
盾を
okay,
探
here's
しま
the
した。
thing, right? So this may seem like all fictional, but like if you've heard any news about Japan and any like or read or watched any like political dramas or heck even like just normal drama or even like I don't know, some particular slice of life anime or mangas or light novels or whatever, it's like this in Japan. This is what politics is like in Japan. It's really fucked up. Like it's still like this. It's really archaic, and the elderly are still hold so much power, and it's like they do this to young people. They despise change, you could say. I don't know, man. It's fucked. I don't know, man. I'm talking a lot about politics, but maybe it's because Japan's politics, that kind of stuff, really kind of like really hits close to home for me. Not because I'm Japanese, even though I am partially. I'm actually mostly Chinese, but like because I was raised in a sort of Japanese environment, it's sort of like it hits closer to home for me.
私に他の選択肢などなかったのです。自分がどうなろうと構いませんでした。ただ家族を、大切な家族だけは他人に踏みにじられるわけにはいかなかった。
Oh, the character parallels you could draw here are so strong, dude. Oh my god.
幸い
Read an analysis about it. It's
私の
good.
努力は報われ、没落寸前であった上里家を立て直すことができました。
なんだか理解できたような気がします。私の戸惑いや不安が 一体どこから来ているのかを。
Like, dude, willing to take a fall for a family? It's almost like willing to take a fall for someone you love. Or something like that, right? That's what you call a parallel. What you call a connection of sorts. I don't know. Dude, it's... I don't know if it's intentional or not. It's probably not intentional, but if it is, they know what they're doing.
新之丞は私の輝きを誰よりも知っていると言ってくれました。私の胸の内にある不安は婚姻への迷いだと思っていました。
鎌地様が婚姻と素直に向き合えたのは、
ええ、今の彼は勇ましく将軍様に向かって武器を構えました。その時の彼のように。
はい。あなたが真に成長
What
す
about
れ
the
ば、
other guy?
父上も安心す
They
るでしょ
sort
う。
of drew this sort of like iffy comparison of like iffy love triangle sort of thing that I was talking about earlier. I don't know if that's actually a thing anymore, or if it was just a political thing. I don't know. We'll just say that it wasn't romantic and it wasn't a love triangle. Well, I'll retcon that.
しかし、
はい。この機に柊家がかねてより担ってきた責務を引き継ぐつもりです。そうすれば鎌地さんにかかる重荷を軽減できます。私の
Actually,
身を守り
hold
つつ
on.
彼を支えていくことができる
So,
でしょ
speaking real quick, actually, I'm
う。
gonna
私どもの家
go
が配
back
下と
to
なる
the
ことも
actual offense.
荷物となる心配もなくなるはずです。
お二人が幸せな道を歩めるよう。
上里様、本当では私もそろそろ失礼いたします。
ええ、どうかお元気で。
はい、それはすでに身をもって感じております。
That was a really long conversation. It took almost a whole day in game, and it's already morning around this side. This time here, it's 5:58 on my side, which is pretty damn long considering I started the live stream at fucking 2 or 3 in the morning.
お前もすごかったな。
飛局において、相手の今回の相手は決して難敵ではありません。
でも千里が柊。
ええ、そうですね。稲妻が安定するのは我々にとってもいいことです。こう見えてもおそらく松浦様にとって権力は一生追い求めるものだったのでしょう。稲妻が安泰であるからこそ社奉行も平穏無事でいられます。そして
Man, dude, does it take?
上里家や
Dude,
社
how
奉行に
much
関わり
muzzle
ある
strength
一
does it take
族
to
た
lift
ち
up
も
those huge arms
穏
of
や
yours,
かに
man?
暮らせるのです。
Those are like so long.
しかし人は貪欲な生き物。
A spider.
こ
Spider,
のよう
spider.
な計りごとは初めてではありません。この先もきっと起こ
Spider
るでしょう。
noises.
私はただ賛成力を牽制し合うようにしただけ。もう一つの利点は柊様の重要性が知れ渡った点です。関わりのなかった一族と親交を結ぶよりも今まで通り柊家と付き合う方がよほど楽ですしね。
ただの結婚でそこまで考えるなんて、まさか最初。
確かに私の判断は不謹慎なものだったかもしれませんが、柊千里への言葉に偽りはありませんよ。己の立場に関わることをひとたび諦めれば苦境に立たされているとも知らず、これからの成長を見守る。
そうだな。これば。
ええ、お二人ともどうも。
I could have cutting you off there, but I've got some braining to do.
どうやら一件落着のようですね。何もかも全て丸く収まった唯一の。
おや、口に合わなかったかい？珍しい味のものが好きだったと思ったんだけど。
若、
旅人も一杯飲んだんだよ。
彼女はどうでしたか？
ああ、今回旅人は重要な役割を果たしてくれた。そう簡単に確信をつくことはできなかったかもしれない。
I don't know about that. I'm sure he could have done it on his own, but you know, having an extra pawn, I suppose, is useful.
さすがは若、人の問題に介入しつつご自
It's not chess, it's fucking shogi. Name it properly, dude. It's not chess, it's shogi. Enough people in the anime community know about shogi nowadays. Come on, man, get with the times. Localization team. Well, that was that. That was the story mission. I'm gonna talk about some of my stuff now. Let me just go to the cave so it's more calm. Go back to the cave so it's more calm, yeah. So, one of the big things I was gonna talk about in terms of like development process and like story content wise. So, one of the things I want to talk about is the development of Snezhnaya, and the development of its and then what was it? Its issues when it comes to connection to the real world. So clearly speaking, this game is very much more, or like, even though it's a fantasy world, it's very much inspired by the real world. Like, specific areas are inspired by certain countries, Japan, China, heck, maybe even like Germany or something like that. I don't remember exactly. Or like France or something. So with Snezhnaya, it's clearly tellable that you can clearly tell it's definitely based off of Russia, or at least somewhere that middle, that like eastern area of sorts, right? And the problem is it's the sub-northern eastern area, right? I don't want to say Russia because it's politically charged, but like sort of that area. And so having that sort of problem is like with the current political climate, it's not totally clear whether Russia will be in good standing or not. And I'm wondering if Mihoyo will be forced to change the composition of the story or the personalities of the countries in order to better suit global politics. Because you can already see that China already has a whole lot of influence on Li Wei's design and Li Wei's storyline, right? The leader is definitely still a good guy, or like portrayed to be a good, wise lord, you could say. And it's very, and Li Wei itself is portrayed as a very economically strong country, right? Even if it has a few small issues, it's never like shown to be like totally crippled by those issues, like, you know, Zuma or Mondstadt. But Ukraine and Russia, those two areas are very heavily tied together in terms of culture, globally, right? And so I don't know, man. I'm worried about the development process, because unlike Honkai, which works almost purely in like fictional locations and alien spaces, alien space, pun. Genshin Impact doesn't have that luxury, so it's gotta be careful about its political messaging. Yes, I could say. That's a sad note to end on. I'll say, TLDR here. Conria is more complicated than you think, and keep an eye out on the Fatui, because they're cool, and they have... And keep an eye out on the Fatui, because they are mysterious fellows who got some way more strong things to do. The birds are chirping on my side, so I'm gonna end the stream in a little bit. Yeah. I guess... Should I do one last roll? Do I have enough for a roll? I don't have enough for a roll. Oops. Clap, clap, clap. No. And I'll see you whenever time brings me back to OBS. Have a great time. And I don't have a catchphrase, so I'm not gonna say anything about catchphrases. Don't be good people. Don't be good, I suppose.